Hi, sweet souls. Here's a very interesting episode for you all. Hope you enjoy it. Here is someone on behalf of you who has few questions randomly selected or randomly thought of right now, just as spontaneous as I am, probably. So, he is representing all of you and me as well, and I will try to do my best to answer him. And if I cannot, or if I lack somewhere, so please, I apologize beforehand. So let's begin and let's see how interesting this goes. Let's see how it really goes. So let's hear it from Fezzan.
I just wanna ask something like, how do you cope up with your anger?
This is so funny because I know why he has asked this question. I think the best thing to cope up with anger could be to remain centered at all times. I won't say most times. It should be your nature, in your nature, within you. If you are centered, things don't affect you so badly. When your center is lost, I have spoken about this before actually, not on as answer to any question, but generally I have discussed this with all of you. Whenever we are centered, nothing really affects us, and this is how we can truly cope up with anger and other negative emotions, I would say. So just stay centered, that's your balance. I wish he was sitting here and talking to me. I'm just sitting alone and he just doesn't want to come here on screen. So guys, don't think that I am not letting him to be here. I'm going on asking him to join me right here on the couch, but he doesn't want to. He wants to remain hidden as an audience. So here we go again, Fezzan, with a question.
What is love for you?
Love is everything for me. I think love is the most pure, the most true emotion I have ever felt. And I'm totally flooded, overflowing with love all the time. That's the reason I am here and I exist, I survive, I breathe. Whatever I am is all about love, is all because of love. This is love for me. It is so important. It's the most powerful force in the universe. Love can achieve anything for you, and you can go to any limits, and no sky, no boundary is the limit if you have love within you and with you. Love is all, and all is love. So this is it.
I just
This is very funny for me actually. This guy is making monkey faces behind the camera, guys. So I can't stop giggling and laughing here. Sorry, but this is how it is. Let's have some fun.
this is the most important topic for me because I'm very say fond of this thing, but I love sex. So
Oh my God.
just do tell me about what do you think? Is it extreme thing in love or the basic thing in the love, the sex?
I don't think for me or sex is part of something essential. For me, it's like it is not. First of all, let me clear this. It's not an emotion or a powerful feeling. Like, please don't compare sex with love. Sex is totally lustful, and I am very touchy about this topic. By the way, you've touched upon. And I don't think it's a very important thing, but if it is part of love, pure true love, it's absolutely fine. But sex alone has no meaning for me. It's just like probably somebody addicted to cigarettes, to cigars, to shishas or hookahs or whatever you call it. It's just a human mortal need. Depends on each individual how you see it according to your perspective. For me, if anybody particularly asks me, it holds no great value or essentiality as such. I am a totally soulful person who is just full of love and who is full of feelings. So that is what sex is for me.
The existence of God is what for you? You feel it, or there is an illusion?
It's not an illusion, of course, not for me. God or the Creator or Almighty or the Divine or the Force, you can call it anything, but there is definitely a force that has created all of us, irrespective of which religion you follow. So there is a powerful force, the source where we have come from and where we will merge back when we leave this mortal body one fine day and become one again with that source, which is God or the divine. It is definitely not an illusion. Please don't call it an illusion. Everything can be an illusion, but love and God are no illusions, not for me, please.
The connections is all about the marriages or the friendships? So what is
Which connections, Fezzan? The soulful connections or the matrimonial connections, or what are you talking about?
marriages?
I didn't understand your question. I'm so sorry.
There is lots of connection, friendship, the mother and father, and the family, the siblings. The final is for me is marriages. You don't like marriage. Don't say on marriage. Just
Basically, you want to know my views about marriage.
marriage only.
For me, marriage is on one hand a meaningless entity, but on the other hand, marriage is a very sacred thing for me. So I don't know how many people will agree with me on that. Why I said meaningless? Because the kind of marriages which are arranged or the kinds that happen in India, we are very familiar with those, or which are on some kind of conditions and contracts, it's totally senseless. So that's why I said it's a meaningless institution. And the way marriages are going in today's world all over the globe is another reason why I called it senseless institution. But on the other hand, if we see the relationship between a man and a woman, it's if it is constituted and labeled as a marriage, which is not essential to label it as that, it holds a lot of sacredness and purity and all about loyalty, commitment, and a lot of things to me. So I know many people will call me all kinds of things hearing this. They might not agree, they might agree, they might say all kinds of stuff, but this is what it means to me. So it is two sides of a coin called marriage. I showed you both sides of the coin, what I personally feel about marriage.